I'm here back again with another interview. This is John Schneider, the president and captain of the men's rugby team here at Marist. John, I just had a couple questions for you today. So to start off, you were just named the captain for the 2021 rugby season. What does that mean to you after all the hard work that you've put in?
Yeah, personally, it's always been a goal of mine to be captain of the rugby team here at Marist. I was a captain in high school. I love the experience of the leadership aspect of it. And personally, it was just a big, it's a big dream of mine. Not dream, I guess. I guess it is a dream of mine to, be able to be there and, be the front runner and lead my friends, my brothers into battle.
All right. So last season, the last time you guys had a full season, you were voted the team MVP of the season. Was this a shock to you, or is it something that you went into the season expecting to get?
Personally, I was shocked. There was definitely a lot of guys that were warranted, and they deserved it just as much as I. Rugby is very much a team game, and it's a team game, so it's all team effort. And really, honestly, no one could succeed without another person on the team. So while I was the MVP, I think it was more of it's obviously it's definitely more of a team sport. So that definitely plays into a part of like it. So really, anyone could have won it. Wouldn't have surprised me anyway.
So going off of what you said, it's a team sport. It's like you used the word brothers before. How has that brotherhood put you in a better position in off the field, not just during rugby, but with your job relationships or your friendships or stuff like that?
Yeah, certainly. So obviously, it's taught me how to, communicate with others and work together with people and like be able to build these relationships on and off the field. Obviously, they're all my friends. They're my brothers. Like I said, I hang out with them off the field, so we interact off and on the field, and that's allowed me to even like bring it to the workplace. I've been able to, communicate well with my peers and my employers and all of that regarding my profession too.
So going back to the MVP season, what do you think was your favorite moment of that season? Is there something that stuck out to you? Just like this was your moment when you were like, I know I'm the MVP. Like this is why I just proved it by doing this.
Yeah, certainly. So in the last season we had was my sophomore year, which was 2019, I believe. One of our last games of the year, we went down to New and played Monroe College, and it was 40 degrees. It was freezing. It was pouring rain. It was like rain, snow. It was horrible. And we went in there. I scored 3 tries, 3 of the 4 tries on our team, and I just pounded out and I won. And at that point, I felt like I really was one of the better players on the team, and I really thought that us as a team could do anything after that game.
So obviously rugby is not the most popular sport in America or in the world or anything. But what made you start rugby and what made you stick with it for this long? Because you could have stopped after high school, but you chose to go to the club rugby college and see what that was all about. So what made you stick with it for this long?
No, certainly. Yeah. So I started playing rugby my sophomore year of high school. My football coach was actually also the rugby coach, and he kind of forced you to play. It was part of the deal. If you wanted to play football, you kind of had to play rugby too. So that really, that's how I started playing. And after high school, I was done. I was washed up, and I was just looking for something to do. And I knew that I could play it here because it was only a club, and it is competitive, but it's not as competitive as playing, for example, D1 football here or anything like that. So it allowed me to stay physical and allowed me to be the person I am and work out and stay in shape as much as I can while still enjoying college.
Why do you think there's probably a lot of controversy? There's a lot of reasons why, but you personally, why do you think that rugby isn't as popular as other sports, like the three major sports, football, basketball, baseball? Why do you think rugby is not as popular in America?
I think it has a lot to do with how similar it is to football. It's almost like there's no reason, like it's the same idea how like handball isn't popular in America when there's soccer and there's other sports that are a substitute for it. So you're big physical guys that want to play a sport, they're going to play the most popular sport. They're going to play football because there's the most money in it, and it's the most like, yeah, what's it called, it's the most, has the best chances of you making a career out of it compared to rugby and any other contact sport that you could pick. So I think it has to do a lot with the similarities that it has.
Mhm. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for answering the questions and good luck when the season starts again.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Zach.